This actually led to some companies like Konica Minolta to create this thing called a kung body.
Sniff, sniff.
Yeah, there you go.
Sniff, sniff.
Yeah, so sniff
body.
And this one allows people to actually measure their smell, their own bodily smell. And that just shows you like Japan's dedication to like social harmony through like awareness of everything, including your own smell.
Excuse-me-massen.
Welcome to another episode of the Excuse-me-massen Podcast. I'm your host, Saul, and joining me today is Scoey once again. How's it going, bro?
Hi. Good evening. Thanks for having me again.
In one of the episodes we did in the past, we talked about, actually, I think more than one. We talked about how Japan likes to take long words and shorten them. For example, if it's two words that mean something, they'll just take one word completely out. McDonald's, for example. Yeah, so the title of today's episode is 20 Japlish Abbreviations That Confuse Foreigners, including me back in the day. What about you? Did those ever confuse you?
Yes, definitely. There are a bunch that, yeah.
So let's start off the episode just by talking about a little bit of news. Is there any Japanese news?
Well, what's new in Japanese news?
Yeah, I
don't know, but what I've been seeing on YouTube recently is like how the foreigners nowadays are so disrespectful in Japan, and it pisses me off.
You mean the tourists?
Like, yeah, the tourists that are like young and doing for TikTok or stuff like that to get clout or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, they'll do like such disrespectful things on like the trains.
For the
likes.
Or even
like, I was just watching that just the other day, like, I don't know if a YouTuber or a TikToker or whatever, but doing like pull-ups on like the shrine at in Kyoto. You know how they have that like hallway of the shrines that go all like
there's a bunch of them.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
Someone doing like pull-ups, like doing like one of those TikTok dance, but doing her pull-ups to the beat or whatever.
The calisthenics.
Something. Yeah. Where they do the kick. I mean, so I was like, man, you can't do that.
Well, let's jump into it then. So the first word that we have today, you probably heard, but it's sumehara. Yeah, so sumehara means smell harassment. Sume as in smell, and then hara as in harassment. So this refers to the offensive odors in the workplace that cause discomfort to others. It emerged around 2010, and it encompasses a wide range of smells, from your body odor, your bad breath, to strong perfumes and like food smells and stuff like that. So it has a lot of people use it in like the workplace. Because just imagine if you walk into your work and it's lunchtime and you bust out some kimchi and it's just like blam to everybody, right? Everybody gets a whiff of that. It smells delicious, but if you're working in like, let's say like a shopping mall or something like that, your customers definitely don't want to smell that if you're eating in like the back room or something like that. Yeah, so they did surveys in 2013 that highlighted bad breath as a frequent concern among coworkers, which led companies to adopt hygiene seminars and policies addressing personal smells. This actually led to some companies like Konica Minolta to create this thing called a kung body.
Sniff, sniff.
Yeah, there you go.
Sniff, sniff.
Yeah, so sniff
body.
And this one allows people to actually measure their smell, their own bodily smell. And that just shows you like Japan's dedication to like social harmony through like awareness of everything, including your own smell. Because you know how everybody's like, you don't want to meiwaku, you don't want to cause any kind of trouble to anyone in any way. Which reminds me, some people seriously need to brush their teeth. Like on the train, bro. Oh, man.
Yeah, same as my coworker. He's like a 64-year-old elder man. Very nice guy. Super polite.
Yeah.
But
sumehara to the max.
Sumehara to the max, bro. I'm like, dude, do you, bro?
I think he probably has like a bleeding gum, like some kind of gingivitis or something.
Yeah, he's that's the one. It's some kind of like it's
my situation with sumehara. I don't actually get like on a regular basis. I don't encounter people who commit sumehara to me. But like every once in a while when I'm on the bus or something like that, I'll pass by someone who like yawns. They're like, oh, and I'm like, whoa. Sumehara.
Bro. Dude.
That's like a what do you call those weapons? Bio weapons. Breathe in your face and kill you right there.
Oh my God, man. That's funny though. And then you just pass by. That's crazy.
Yeah, so the next one, it's super short, but I really like it. It's one that I guess recently I visit a lot. But the next one is staba.
Staba.
Yeah. Staba. What does it mean? Can you tell the people?
Staba is an abbreviation?
Yeah.
Is it an abbreviation form of saying Starbucks?
Oh, yeah. Do you go?
Yes. Well, I haven't been there for like a month maybe, but I love Starbucks.
Okay.
But yeah.
They opened up a new Starbucks here in Kasai, like pretty close to the station. So yeah, I've been getting Starbucks at least like once a week or something.
They make really cool, like, I mean, depending on the season or something, the cool like tumblers or whatever. What coffee mugs or something.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they're not like super quality like Zozirushi or Tiger or
That's
like
true, yeah.
or Yeti. You know what I mean? Like they're not like that type where you can keep cold or keep hot for a long time. They have very cool designs and they're built strong, but the internal, not plastic, but like
the quality.
The quality is it's. And I told my wife that I was like, man, they have such nice tumblers or whatever, but they don't last long. And she's like, well, who's drinking warm coffee the whole day? And I'm like,
me. Yeah.
Well, it's winter, me. Yeah.
Yeah, for that situation that you're talking about, I actually found this thing where you can put your mug. It's like a coaster that you can plug into your wall. You put your mug on it and it'll just keep your mug warm while your mug's on top of it. So I got that for my wife, I think last winter, because she likes to like, because she's a Japanese mom, she'll like take a sip of her coffee, put it down and then walk around, come back, walk around, come back, walk around, come back. And it'll take her sometimes the whole day to finish her coffee. And if it's in the winter, of course, she doesn't want to drink it cold, right? So she was just like,
true.
If she knows she's not going to be back for a while, she'll take it off of the warmer. And then when she comes back, she puts it back on. And then your coffee's warm in like 5 minutes.
Warmer. That's cool.
Yeah. So the next one we have is mazakon. Yeah. Have you learned this one already?
No.
Okay. So at least let me just explain. So
please.
Mazakon is the Japanese contraction of mother complex, meaning mama's boy. This actually picked up in Japan in the 80s and 90s. And you hear it a lot in Japanese TV. So it's definitely a very commonly used word, mazakon. I heard that it's a little bit more negative when they say mazakon in Japan versus how mama's boy can be kind of endearing in English, right? Like it's like, oh, mama's boy.
Yeah.
If you really say it in a sarcastic way, of course, then it's derogatory. But like overall, I would say it's not that bad to say that somebody's a mama's boy. It just means that they love their mom, right? But here, when you say mazakon, like I heard it's not really good. Not terrible, but not good, I heard.
Better not to say kind of thing.
I don't even know. I guess we have to check with Kato.
Yeah.
Next time he's on the show. If I get him back on the show. Yeah, so for anybody listening who doesn't know, we have a friend named Kato who was on this show a couple times. And he has a YouTube channel about Japan called @NomadPush. And he's traveling around Japan going to every prefecture and trying to get a sticker, like an official sticker for that prefecture. And so he can slap it onto his moped. But if you have been following him from the beginning, he started off technically he's still homeless, but he started off as like homeless, just going around Japan with a skateboard. And now he's homeless with a moped. but yeah.
Leveled up.
Yeah, nomad.
He leveled up
push.
in life.
Yeah. But it's a great channel. It's about like this, basically it's this Japanese guy who travels around Japan, filming everything in English and meeting so many new people along the way. And he's such like a really friendly, open guy who loves to laugh. So if you haven't seen his channel yet, check it out. It's @NomadPush on YouTube. It's great.
It's all 100% him. That's the real him that you would actually see. Like what you see is what you get. If you even off camera, that's always him, which is super authentic.
Yeah.
Authentic about him, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and definitely we know him because, I mean, I went to high school with him and Scoey was his skater buddy for like the longest time. So
you guys check him out. Check him out. Yeah.
So yeah, Mazakon. Would you say you count as Mazakon?
For until like about a year ago, a year or two ago, I considered myself as until like 2 years ago, I started to be super straight with her. So I don't consider myself a Mazakon anymore.
Yeah.
I'm more of like her freaking big brother.
You're a big brother. Yeah, in my case, it's pretty similar to you. Like I wouldn't say I was ever Mazakon because I have always talked back to my mom, but with love, of course. But anyways, I feel weird talking about that. So let's just say
that one must have been fun though, huh? She was here for like more than a week or something.
She's still here.
Oh, she's still here.
Yeah, she's leaving on the 14th.
Staying with you there, or
yeah,
she
she's
has
staying
a
with
hotel?
me in this apartment. Yeah, because we're having an event on the 10th that like last year like 10,000 people came, and then we're expecting more.
What kind of event?
It's called Edogawa Rakuichi, and basically there's live music, there's dance performances, there's 2 stages. It's at a park, right? And then the park has 2 different stages, or there's one, and then they build another one in another part of the park. And one side of the park has like rappers and all kinds of live music and even comedy shows. And then the other stage has comedy shows, dance performances, and this year there's also going to be breakdance.
Oh, that's near your place?
Yeah, it's in Kasai. This place called Flower Garden.
Wow.
And
that's cool.
Yeah, this year it's on November 10th, but they pretty much have had it every year except during COVID. And they're going to have it next year too. So anybody who's listening, it's called Edogawa Rakuichi. If you guys want to check it out, I'll put a link in the blog page and you can check out their Instagram or whatever. And if you want to check it out next year, there's workshops so you can come and learn how to make stuff Japanese style. There's also games sometimes. And there's a lot of different kinds of food. Just expect that it's going to be packed like Disneyland.
Oh, wow. That big?
Yeah, because 10,000 people in a park. But it's not 10,000 people at one time. It's 10,000 people throughout the day.
Wow. That's crazy.
But
that's interesting.
Let's move on.
Shoot.
So the next word we have is make.
Make.
Yeah. I mean, all I think of when I hear make is Excuse-me-massen, right? Like you want to make a handmade bracelet or something like that.
One make that I know that maybe you don't know what I'm going to say of this make in Japanese though, is like because for skaters in Japan, make means to like land the trick.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure a lot of not foreigners, I'm pretty sure a lot of people who love Japan already know, because Japan won the gold in skateboarding last time. And then this time they took silver, yeah?
Yeah, it was silver.
Okay. But yeah, going back to the word make. So the first meaning I was going to go with is make up. So makeup.
Makeup. Yeah. Okay. Make suru ne.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one can be used as a noun and a verb. So make and make suru. So noun and verb. This one can include different kinds of makeup. So if you say eye make, you're actually talking about your makeup for your eyes, right? Like, man, I don't know much about girls' makeup, but that stuff.
Yeah. Is lip make also something? Maybe not. I don't know.
I think they just call that lip.
Yeah, right. Lip.
Should be lipstick, but they call it lip. Lip, which of course means kuchibiru. Yeah, that's another one that they shortened lipstick to lip. So
nice.
Do you wear makeup?
No.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna up my game now, because a lot of guys nowadays are doing makeup actually to like foundation on their face to make their skin all beautiful and stuff. But nah, dude.
I don't think I'll ever do that.
I mean, I do often put lotion on my face because now, we're getting older and it's good to put like lotion when, all the studies show that it helps your skin.
Yeah, especially if you ever heard that phrase, black don't crack. Because African Americans especially, like it's easy to show when their skin is dry. So they're applying lotion a lot. And when you see like these African American actors, for example, in their like 50s and 60s, they still look young. Like look at Pharrell Williams, dude. That guy looks like when he was 40, he looked like he was like 18.
He never changed, bro. Yeah, so I do lotion sometimes, but guys are putting makeup on, man. It's like, I mean, I have nothing against it, but that's nah.
Yeah, you do you, but I'm not gonna do it like that.
Yeah. Do you know that group Tokyo? Sorry,
Tokyo. That one?
Oh, I think
it's a boy band.
Probably
the one they do the Dash Jima, right?
Yeah. So they're the only group of guys that are idols, that are idol band group that choose not to put makeup on when they go on their television shows and stuff. They're the most natural guys. Was that?
You said television shows.
A television. No, but yeah, on these television programs,
TV,
on TV programs and stuff like that. From what people say that they're the most natural, that they don't want to put makeup, they don't want to do all of these, but other comedians and everyone else, they do their like they have makeup artists to make themselves look good for camera. But anyways.
For the most part, man, I hate those Japanese boy bands that like they look all like dolls. But that one band, they actually play instruments. All of them actually play instruments. Yeah. So they're the real deal. They're not like somebody wrote your song and then you guys all sing the same key.
Yeah, that irritates me so much. With like 6 guys singing the same key. Dude, the fans are gonna hate me so much for saying that.
I guess we should step away from this so we don't get too deep into it.
True.
Yeah. So the next one we have is hafu, which of course means half, but
half.
Can you explain it?
Hafu. Okay, so hafu is the meaning of someone who is mixed race, whether you be half Japanese, half American. So yeah.
So it typically refers to people who are half Japanese, half something else.
Half Japanese and something. Yeah.
If you're half 2 other things, I don't think they even care.
They wouldn't even say anything.
Yeah, and this one's also a good one because your kids are hafus and my kids are hafus.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
This term actually came about after World War II because of the U.S. military in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Because the military was in Japan after World War II. Like there's like an increase in biracial kids, right? So then the term hafu just came about. And it's very notable because of their unique appearance. So like the hafus, they, especially like if, let's say for example, or if let's say your dad has blue eyes because he's white and then your mom is Japanese and then you're born looking like a Japanese but with blue eyes, like it looks like out of a anime page or not page, like out of a manga page or something like that. So very unique.
Yeah.
But sometimes actually it can carry negative connotations, especially if they're trying to fit in. Because like, let's say with my kids, for example, my eldest, she doesn't like standing out. She wants to just fit into the crowd and not be noticed as somebody different. So for her, sometimes people noticing that she's half annoys her. Like she doesn't want to be noticed.
Oh, I see. What was the other term of half? I remember there was another way of saying it before. Because I remember a long time ago.
You mean in English?
If you said hafu, the way Japanese said it.
Mm-hmm.
What's another term of saying hafu? Of saying like mixed race or something like Japanese da-da-da.
I don't remember.
Only these past years not these past years, but hafu is kind of like brought back in a better way. Because I remember like long time ago when I forgot where I saw it, but they said they don't really like to hear the word hafu.
Yeah, before it was kind of bad. Yeah, now it's kind of becoming more positive. I don't know the other term though.
Yeah, what was the other one, dude? Anyways.
Yeah, and then when I was researching about this, I actually found out that in Japan recently, people are starting to stop using the word hafu altogether, and they're saying double.
Okay, that's one. Yes,
Yeah.
double. Yeah.
And that's a new one
Yeah.
because it's like,
Double.
yeah, are you a dabaru?
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you're
Yes,
two
that's
times
one of them.
Japanese.
Yeah. That's one that I knew. But there's another one. There's probably a couple more that were used before. Double, hafu.
Okay. The next one is famiresu.
Famiresu. Is it where the families race?
No.
What is it?
So obviously you already know, but famiresu, family resutoran, family restaurant. So famiresu is like just think of a common restaurant where Japanese families like to go and eat. Typically, they're kind of cheap and there's a lot of tables so that there's like a pretty high chance they can sit down without needing like to wait in line, for example.
Where the families can like go in and rest.
That's funny. The ones that pop up in my head are Saizeria, Gusto, and Jonathan's.
Royal Host.
That's a family restaurant?
Oh, wait.
I haven't been there in a long time, so I don't remember.
Could be, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's freaking expensive.
Yeah, and they also have some family restaurants that are like specialized in a specific food, like hamburger steaks and stuff like that. So the Royal Host, is that hamburger steaks?
I think so. No, but there's everything else.
Oh, I know another one. Bikkuri Donkey.
Bikkuri Donkey is the hamburger ones, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Bikkuri Donkey right now has this thing on their menu called the gariba. Have you tried that?
No. So the one a lot of cheese on it?
No. Hold on, let me explain. So, so my mom's visiting from Saipan, right? And she's still here. But like, I think it was last week, we went to Bikkuri Donkey and we just looked at the menu, just looked at the picture and like, oh, I like that picture. And I was like, okay, I'll get that. It was just like this curry with the hamburger steak and then rice. And then I told the staff, I was like, gariba curry, like I forgot the real name. And then I said, I want a side of one more burger on the top with egg. And then the guy kind of looked at me surprised and I was like, why are you looking at me like that? Anyways, and then my mom ordered the same thing, but without the extra burger on the top.
Yeah.
And then while we were waiting for our food, I was like, wait, how much was that? And I looked at the bill and it was like $70. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Let me think of the name. Gariba. What does gariba mean? And I was like, okay, it's katakana. That means it's probably an English word. Gariba is Gulliver. And I was like, okay, the story of Gulliver's Island. So you're talking about this guy who went to an island of super small people and this guy looks super giant. So I was like, so this food must be super big when it's going to come. And then I was just talking to my mom and she was like, yeah, right? I guess we'll see. And then when it came, it was huge, man. Huge. Like the burger was like the size of my head. Like the hamburger steak was like the size of my head. And then the rice was like freaking mountain, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was able to finish mine. My mom just ate like just the tip of hers and then the rest take out.
Wow, man.
But yeah, if you like big servings and you like Japanese quality, go to and you want to go to a family restaurant because they're relatively cheap. Bikkuri Donkey right now. Check out the gariba menu. This episode is not sponsored. I just like talking about stuff that I like.
Yeah. But feel free to sponsor if you're out there.
Thank you. Yeah. Bikkuri Donkey, if you're listening to this episode, hit me up.
Yeah.
I have some information about this one though.
Ooh,
let me read off of my script here. So these casual dining establishments became popular in Japan starting in the 1970s with the first one, Skylark, opening in Tokyo in 1970. Since then, they have spread across the country with over 8,000 family restaurants now operating nationwide. Famiresu offers affordable meals in a relaxed, family-friendly atmosphere, serving a mix of Western and Japanese cuisine, including dishes like hamburger steaks, pasta, and curry. Many also feature drink bars where customers can enjoy unlimited soft drinks for a low additional fee, something like $2. Although originally designed for families, these restaurants are now popular with a broad range of customers, from office workers to students, due to their affordability and varied menu. That's another thing. Their menu tends to have like a lot of different stuff, which can cater to like a lot of different people. I typically don't like to go to family restaurants because it's affordable. The protein is going to be very little and the carbs are going to be crazy.
Mr. Health guy here, yeah.
No, like for example, if I go, let's say I go to Jonathan's, right? I went there like 2 days ago. And then you order the bacon and egg with sausage breakfast. You get a piece of bacon about 4 inches long. You get a sausage about 3 inches long. You get like a pool of scrambled eggs that's really small. And then you got like a, it's not even giant, but taking up most of the space on the plate is the salad. And then you get your side.
Salad.
Is there going to be toast or rice or whatever? So when I eat there, if I'm going to eat like bacon and eggs breakfast, I order 3. No joke, man.
You don't say omori.
No, I say
do
give me
omori?
3 of this. And then they have to like, I have to sit at a table that can fit like 6 people. If it's just me and my mom.
you need it for your pythons. Also, I kicked the mic. You need it for your guns. So, I mean, yeah. Your guns. Yeah, dude.
What's your go-to family restaurant?
Me, man, I like Caesarea. Bikkuri Donkey is probably my favorite, but the one that I go to most is Caesarea because it's really cheap and it's fulfilling and the quality is good.
And what's your favorite menu item there?
Me, I go for the bolognese meat sauce with a side order of pizza, the margarita pizza, and
that's a side order.
Another side order of garlic bread. Was that
your pizza's the side order?
I mean, because the bolognese or the meat sauce is not enough. I mean, it's kind of big, but I mean, like, still not enough. So I get the for me, one set is like meat sauce, margarita pizza, the set of 2 garlic breads that I eat with my pasta, and that's pretty much like my go-to all the time. Okay. And then at the end, I get like a tiramisu or something, like one of those little dessert cakes or something, but with drink bar.
Right on. So the next one we have is mobage.
Mobage.
Yeah.
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah.
Mobage.
So let me read from the thing. Short for mobile game, originally referred to specifically to DNA's, that's DENA apostrophe S, DNA's mobile gaming platform, launched in 2006 as Mobage Town. Initially designed for feature phones, the platform transitioned to smartphones as mobile technology advanced. And then over time, Mobage became not only the name of the platform, but also a widely used abbreviation for mobile games in general within Japan. And DNA's platform gained significant popularity through games like this game called Grand Blue Fantasy, which I used to see like posters for like everywhere. And that helped establish mobile gaming as a dominant entertainment sector in Japan. So the term mobage reflects the platform's influence on Japan's mobile game market, as well as its widespread usage in daily language to refer to mobile games. Yeah, very long way to say that mobage is mobile game.
Mobile game.
Yeah.
Mobile game.
Yeah. Do you play any mobile games? Or mobile games?
Yes, I do.
What's your number one mobile game?
I would only play PUBG mobile. You're in the battlefield, and it's it's what do you call that? Those types of game? What do you call that game?
Battle Royale?
Battle Royale type of game, yeah. And it's probably the most realistic compared to the others, like, Call of Duty. I mean, I don't want to like make anyone mad, but the mechanics of the game itself is the best. You're still jamming, like, what was that game you were saying you were jamming? Like you finished it or something, or you maybe didn't finish it, but you were playing a game. I remember you said when you were like on COVID or something, or you got sick or something.
On the smartphone?
Was it? Or maybe on your iPad. Wait, mobile gaming could also be with iPad, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
but
maybe on your iPad or something.
during COVID, I was
you were
playing my
playing this
PS4. Yeah, PS4.
Oh, okay. So you were playing it on that then.
Yeah. During COVID, I was playing.
It's like a survivor game or something, right? Like
I
Survivor.
played like a few games during COVID because there was like that one entire month where I couldn't work and I just stayed home. And I played this Star Wars game, which was super fun. It's like Star Wars, like The Last Jedi or something. Maybe not The Last Jedi. It's like where they hunted down a lot of the kid Jedis. And then you are like this guy who's trying to find them and save them. Wow. And I also played Resident Evil 7. Man, I really liked that game. That was fun.
Sounds scary.
It was pretty scary, but it was fun.
Yeah.
All right. So the next word we have is gokon.
Gokon. Okay.
Yeah. So I learned this one actually from a friend in Osaka and I had no idea what it meant. And so here we go. Yeah. So gokon is a popular form of group dating in Japan where an equal number of men and women meet in a social setting, typically at a restaurant or izakaya. And the term is a contraction of godo kompa. So it's part Japanese, part English, and that means joint company party. So while the practice can be traced back to the Meiji period when students would gather to socialize and share the cost of meals, its modern incarnation as group dating emerged in the 1970s. So, and then gokon typically involves a casual atmosphere where participants introduce themselves, engage in conversation over food and drinks, and sometimes play games to break the ice. And at the end of the event, participants often exchange contact details if they feel a connection and may arrange private dates afterward. The format remains popular among young adults as a more relaxed alternative to traditional arranged matchmaking, offering a social opportunity to meet potential romantic partners. And I was invited to join one time with Devin long time ago. But we didn't end up going because we had to do something that day. I forgot what it was. But yeah, we were in Osaka at that time. Have you ever tried gokon before?
Never. I've seen it like on the next table of where I was eating at the time, or like probably I've even because I've heard of that phrase even when I wasn't really good at speaking Japanese when I was back home. Yeah. And probably like Junji or one of those guys like, gokon yatteru. In Saipan, probably they had an online organization thingy that they set up when they all go to the island, they will meet at like Hyatt or something, or whatever. Yeah. And then we'll be like over here, and then you see them like guys on that side, ladies on this side, and I'm like, what's that?
They're having an event.
Yeah, and then that's how I knew about it. And then when I came here, I've seen it a bunch of times, but yeah,
cool.
Never tried, but
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're gonna like the next one though.
Ooh.
So in Japan, the fast food giant McDonald's is referred to by two distinct abbreviations depending on the region. You know both of them. Can you name them?
Okay, I'll just say one and you do the other one. I'll go for Mac.
And what part of Japan is that one used?
Okay, Mac will be Tokyo area.
Yeah.
Oh no, am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, around the Tokyo area.
Okay, Tokyo area. So Kantoku area, they say Kantoku?
Kanto.
Kanto area, they say Mac.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then the first one that I learned was actually when I was in Osaka with Devin is Makudo. And that one is the Kansai area. Both abbreviations obviously come from Makudo Narudo, which is the Japanese way of saying McDonald's. And it's super long, so they shortened it. And then the preference for Maku in the east and Makudo in the west even sparked like these playful debates and campaigns over which term is more correct, with each region fiercely defending its version. And then this cultural split has been embraced even by McDonald's in Japan, sometimes featuring this rivalry in marketing campaigns. That's pretty cool to see it in commercials.
That's cool.
I haven't seen it yet, but I heard about it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. American's version is Mickey D's.
Yeah. For the Japanese listeners, because on Spotify, it's like 60% of the listeners are in Japan. Yeah. Mickey D's.
I see.
Yeah.
Mickey D's.
I even teach that in my lessons to students.
Oh, do you?
It's Mickey D's.
I was just there like probably 4 days. I mean, was super recently. I was there because I had a request. My daughters requested me to get kids happy set because it was the last day of pure pretty cure, these characters that look like Sailor Moon pretty much.
Yeah.
And she wanted me to get like 3 kids meal sets. I got an email. She's like, "Do you want McDonald's tonight?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" Well, only if you can just get 3 kids meal sets.
Yeah,
you can get nuggets if you want or whatever because we want the toys.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was there for that.
Oh, okay. And so for anybody listening who doesn't know yet, happy set is the Japanese way of saying happy meal. Just wanted to throw that in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Happy set.
Yeah. All right. So the next one we have is paripi. Have you heard that one before?
Okay, I think you told me that one before. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can go ahead and explain it.
Man, when I hear that paripi, I'm like, is that a character from a show or something?
Paripi.
Yeah, it sounds like a Pokemon or something, right?
I'm Paripi. My bad.
No, it's all good.
What is it?
Yeah, let me explain it. So paripi is the Japanese slang term derived from party people, referring to individuals who love to go to parties and enjoy a flashy social lifestyle. The word originated from the English phrase party people and became popular among younger generations in Japan, and it is often used to describe extroverted individuals who are enthusiastic about nightlife, clubbing, and social events. And in pop culture, paripi can carry both positive and negative connotations depending on the context. It can either be seen as a fun, carefree personality or implies someone is overly obsessed with socializing and partying. And the word is often contrasted with inkya, which describes introverted or socially reserved individuals. I've actually never heard the word inkya before, but doing the research for this show, I saw it. Have you heard it?
No.
I think back in the day, you and I were paripi.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Not these days, but...
Paripis.
Yeah, so the next one we have is tapiru.
Tapiru?
Yeah. You heard that one yet?
I don't know.
Okay.
No.
So tapiru is a Japanese slang verb that emerged from the bubble tea craze in Japan, particularly among teenagers. And the word is derived from tapioca and refers to the act of drinking bubble tea. And the trend gained widespread popularity in the 2010s with bubble tea shops becoming a staple in Japanese cities. And then in 2019, bubble tea's influence in youth culture peaked when Tokyo's Harajuku district even opened Tapioca Land, a theme park dedicated to the drink. Tapiru was recognized as one of Japan's buzzwords of the year in 2018, marking its significance in modern slang and the growing obsession with bubble tea among young people. So for anyone listening who doesn't really understand Japanese language yet, when they add the ru at the very end, tapiru, it turns it into a verb. So like tapi-mas, basically meaning to
do?
Yeah, to do something. So in this case, to drink tapioca bubble tea. Bubble tea tuna. No, just kidding. Those are dumb ones.
Excuse me. Your balls are showing. Oh God, I gotta watch that again.
Yeah, that was a good movie. That's it for today's episode. Sorry we had to cut it short. We tend to talk too much, so we'll save the rest of it for the next episode. And if you have any questions or any stories you'd like us to share on the show, just let us know in the comment section. And until next time, excuse-me-massen, and see you.
Excuse-me-massen.
See you.